So the pastor who gets excited when somebody comes and says, "Hey, I want to start a ministry in this church."
So let's role play for a minute. You're the pastor.
Okay.
And I'm a person who's coming. I'm a theology geek or whatever, and I'm coming to you, Brother Pritchett. I want to start a ministry in our church.
Okay.
Do you want to know what kind of ministry it's going to be?
Yeah. What's your plan?
Well, my ministry is first going to be to my pastor to teach him how to ask better questions about my ministries. But it's going to be a going deeper in the Bible small group that is going to meet here in the classroom 237. Because the old ladies meet there on Sunday morning, and we're going to do it on Monday, and there'll still be some somewhat stale but still good cookies sitting around. But we're going to do it in there, and we're going to try to. And do you want to know what kind of demographic I'm going for?
Sure.
Okay, I'm glad you asked that question. We're going to have primarily. We're going to open it up for everyone, but we're going to primarily aim this at 20s and 30s. Couples.
Sounds like a plan.
You like that?
So make sure the ladies don't care, and I don't. It's great.
Okay, what I'll need you to do, Pastor, is on Mondays. I know that's normally your day off because it's right after Sunday, but I'm going to need you to come down there for the first 10 minutes of every Monday to talk about what's going on in our church, so they meet our pastor. Surely, because you're supporting this, you'll want to do that.
Well, the first Monday I'm available. I'll come down. I don't know about every week, but I trust you. I'll be the only ones in the building, but that's fine. This is your church too, and I'm glad that you're wanting to do this. So cool.
And what we're going to talk about first, I know that you don't believe in Calvinism, and one of the first things we're going to do with Going Deeper is go through all of the Calvinist texts, the ones that we Calvinists think are so great, and I'm going to explain why I think Calvinism is true, and we're going to present why the non-Calvinist position is semi, if not full, Pelagianism.
I don't know what you're talking about, but that sounds great.
You're fine with that?
That's yeah.
Okay. Now, obviously,
I'll be praying for your ministry.
No, time out.
That's the pastor that doesn't care what you do.
Well, that's a pastor that maybe doesn't care too much. A class.
You're giving the pastor away.
And
you're
I'll
giving the
show
don't
up.
care pastor. Now let me do the excited pastor.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm thinking of starting a class, Pastor.
Really? We could use several new classes. That's great. I've been praying for people to want to get involved in the local church.
What kind of class do you think we should have, Pastor?
What kind of classes do you think we need? Because I think that we need all kinds of new classes, because we've had several classes for years. Those groups are kind of settled now. They've got their thing. They've got their demographics. They've got all that going. And sometimes it's hard to get new people into those groups. So maybe a new group would get new people. So I'm excited, little Braxton.
Well, surely as the pastor of this church with a vision for our church, you know what class I should teach. I'm just willing to serve. And God told me in prayer last night that you would tell me what class I should start.
Well, little Braxton, I know that you're interested in apologetics. So
yeah.
Nobody at this church is talking about apologetics,
Yeah.
and we need to reach the young people, and we need to reach the college-age people, and so do that.
Okay.
I think that you know more about this apologetics business than even I do, because I had one class of it back at my Southern Baptist seminary I went to. They didn't really teach much about apologetics, and then they finally decided to teach apologetics 20 years after I graduated, but a little too late for those SBC schools. But I did hear this one school, Trinity, had a apologetics program that goes back almost 30 years. That's great. So maybe I might go there for my doctorate. But anyway, so yes.